MeetEdgar is proud to be a Pinterest partner, and in this video, we're going to look at the few specifics when you're adding a pin to MeetEdgar. So when you enter the Add New Content Composer on Edgar and you select Pinterest as your account, you have one more step in that you have to select the board on Pinterest you'd like this post to go to. I'm going to take, for this example, sending this to my blog post board. Next, I'm going to go ahead and select my category. This can go into a shared category, or you can create specific network categories like my blog post for Pinterest. Next, I'm going to go ahead and write the description within this text box. Here, you're going to want to pique some curiosity as to what the reader is going to actually get when they read your blog post, what outcome they're going to achieve, what tips they're going to receive. Make sure that it's a compelling call to action for someone to leave Pinterest and go drive traffic to this blog post that you're sharing. You're always going to want to put the link in this destination link description. So this is where someone is actually going to go once they click your link. So if I wanted to send people to the MeetEdgar site, I'm going to go ahead and put the MeetEdgar URL in this section here. The pin title is optional. If you have what's referred to as OG title tags within the meta description of your blog post, Pinterest will establish the title based on what your OG title tag is. If you prefer to test a different title, you can always override that by entering a title in this title section. This will be the large text that appears with your pin. You'll notice when you enter a destination link down here, you get suggested media. So this is actually being pulled from the images within that blog post URL you place in the destination link. This makes adding pins incredibly fast. All you need to do is click add, and this will add your static image that will be sent along with your pin. Additionally, you can create your own graphics within a program such as Canva or whatever photo editor that you use, and you can do really great text overlays to add a little bit more information on what people are going to receive when they click through on that pin. Pinterest is a great visual search engine, so spend some time creating images within these programs like Canva to test what different images work well. Pinterest does have a term of service that says you cannot send the same pin more than 5 times within 1 month. For this reason, we do give you the opportunity to create new pins with our variation feature. If you scroll down, once you're happy with how your first description here looks, you're going to go ahead and scroll down to click to add a variation. This will pop up a second text box where you're able to create another variation of this pin. Pinterest sees a new pin as one that is done with a brand new graphic. So you can still reshare the same evergreen link blog post onto Pinterest multiple times within a month as long as a new graphic is attached with it. So when you click to add a variation, you'll notice you can go ahead and select a different image, or of course, find a different image or video from your computer to add to this. Our best suggestion when you're creating pins within the composer is to create 4 or 5 variations for this one blog post or one link that you'll be sharing on Pinterest to make sure you have multiple variations to go out in your evergreen sharing system based on your MeetEdgar automation rules. As you're creating these, the variations will go out in a last in, first out rotation. For example, if this post is up in the rotation for when my blog post pins is on my weekly repeating schedule, the last variation I added, so variation number 2, will go out first. Edgar will then put this whole post to the end of the line within my blog post pin category in the library. The next time this whole post is up in my rotation, based on when this category is on my schedule, Edgar will send variation number 1. So everything in Edgar works in a last in, first out order, the variations included.